Hello, beautifuls. It's such a delight to be with you again today. And of course, we are continuing the series of Own Your Power. And you cannot own your power to me, and that's my opinion. You cannot own your power if you do not know how to identify your passion, or if you're not walking in your passion and working in your passion. Yes? So we're going to dive in a wee bit. The objective is simply to help you today to think about what it is you're passionate about and to start or keep doing it if you have already started. So let's dive right in. And I'm Rev.Joslyn, and I'm here as your supportive guide to help you unleash your potential, live your truth, and nourish your health. And today we're going to explore what makes your heart sing with joy. For me, as I continually listen to adults, especially, uh, they tend to talk about not being able to do their passion. They tend to put their passion, their hobby, their dreams on hold for more practical things. And of course, we're not saying you don't have to do the practical things like your job, paying the mortgage, and raising your family. We're not saying you're not supposed to do that. But why can't you pursue both? Why can't you pursue the practical things like your job, your career, and so on, and at the same time pursue your hobbies, pursue your dream? Yes? So this is what I'm gonna just share with you a couple of little questions to really get you thinking. And before I literally jump into the questions, I just want to say to you, if you're listening to this around this time, at the same time I'm recording this, it's last quarter, or the waning moon, the waning quarter as it relates to the lunar cycle. And I literally encourage people, if you can, to use the lunar cycle as a gauge, especially if your focus is on self-care for other things. If we go back, and I'm from African descent, my great grandmother, how she used the moon in a lot of the things she did in terms of helping her to do things around the household, and I saw the success in it. And even in terms of cutting one's hair, the planting, and again, we have all of this here with us today. We have the farmer's almanac that you use. So I'm just quickly saying this is a period where we are in the waning quarter, or the last quarter, and that happens a week after the full moon. So we just had a full moon, and this time it is a great time to go into introspection. Yes, and that's why I'm sharing this topic with you now, so you can analyze those where you would have made your progress. For the full moon, of course, we ask you to release and to celebrate. And so for this last quarter, we encourage you now to rest, to renew as you introspect, to renew and begin preparing yourself for the next new moon, where you can begin to plant and set intention. So I'm just sharing you this little bit in terms of introspection and self-care. This is a great period for it. And we're heading back now to identifying your passion. And for many women, I've heard many women, some of them my friends, some of them my clients, some, by the way, I'm just passing and I'm hearing folks having their conversation. And one of the things I hear a whole lot of is they're losing sight of who they are. They're losing sight of themselves. They forget their passion. They forget the things that made their heart sing, and their focus has continually been on most times it's their family, their partner. And I'm not saying you're not supposed to make your family or your partner priority in your life, but I'm asking you to focus also on the things that make your heart sing. Because when you focus on the things that make your heart sing, it's gonna trickle into every aspect of things you do. So that joy you get from it is gonna trickle to your partner if you have one. It's gonna trickle down to your children if you have kids. It's gonna trickle into the career or the job, or the business that you're trying to build. All these things, when you focus on what makes your heart sing, and when you begin to do it, you will begin to see the benefit. So you can have both. You can focus on the practical things. You need the practical things, but you also want to not just give your time and attention to the practical things. Like earlier on, my sister and I were having a discussion, and the part of the discussion, she spoke about some women who they give their all to their partner. And I don't want to get into the man thing but what about you? I think it's a great disservice to your creator if you give your attention, more of yourself, to your mate or your partner, and even to your children, because you have to start with you first. Yes? So excuse the noise. I have with my family, and my niece, she's probably in a little bit of distress. So if you're hearing a little bit of that, just excuse them. So yes, so you want to focus, yes, on raising your family. You want to focus on advancing your career, but you also want to focus on the things that will bring your heart joy, that will give you joy. And so I'm going to share a couple little questions for you to ask yourself, so you will begin to focus on that. And if you have lost focus, because some people will start and then they'll lose focus. So one of the first questions I want you to ask yourself is, what do you love doing? And some people, honestly, they cannot even answer that no, because they are so not in touch with themselves anymore. But think back to maybe when you were a child, and what are those things that you really do, or even when you were in high school or secondary school, or wherever before you lost that passion. What were those things that made your heart sing? Not the things that the world tell you you're supposed to be doing. So not purchasing whatever, maybe vehicle, or not the things that the world tell you that you need to do. The things that really, when you do it, make you feel good. So that's the first thing you want to ask yourself. What do I love doing? What puts a smile on my face? What makes me want to get up in the morning? Yes? So ask yourself. The next question I want you to ask yourself is, what do you find to be most fun? Yes? So there are some things you love doing, but they make your heart sing, but they're not really fun. So what you love doing. The next thing is, what do you find is most fun? What brings you most fun? Yeah? And the next one, what interests do you enjoy sharing with another person? What interests do you enjoy sharing with another person? And for a great example for me, one of the interests that I tend to share with you here and everybody who's in my company is the joy of looking at the moon, the moonlight, tracking the lunar cycle. I love that. Last night was a great example. I went out and there was that beautiful half moon over the ocean, beautiful scenery, the waters, it was, you see the water trickling. And for me, I don't know for you or for others, but for me, that brought me great joy. And so I want to share it with you because it also helped me to introspect a bit and to begin to prepare me for the things I want to focus my attention on as we culminate this 2024 this year. So what, and the other, which brings me now to the other question, what do you wish you could do all or most of the time? Yes? What do you wish you can do all or most of the time? Please feel free to share some of the things in the comments about you or what's your passion, what you are currently working on. If you're working on anything, feel free to do that. But I'm going to leave you with this. Remember, you are your first priority, and any other thing, as important as they are, and you must not neglect, you want to ensure that you do not neglect yourself. You want to explore all the things that makes your heart sing with joy. And the more you give yourself this, and this is science I'm talking about now, the more you give yourself the things that make your heart sing, is the more you can be for the other people that are dependent on you, or the other people that you want to share your life with. And also for your career and business. Yes? And I have found this to be extremely useful to me and very beneficial in my life as I make my heart sing, as I give my heart the opportunity to sing. I'm seeing it trickling down, and you will find that those things that you would have considered to be major challenges in your life, or really disturbing and knocking the breath out of you sometimes, you'll find as you do those things that drives your passion, that makes your heart sing, you begin to not bother with some of those things. They no longer affect you the way they used to affect you. Yes? So I'm going to leave now. Don't forget, for those of you here watching me here on Facebook, I normally take down the video. They're going to be on YouTube. And in the comments on YouTube, I do put different challenges that you might be able to do that may help you on your journey. If you're on your journey of self-recovery or self-discovery, or you want to get your life more in balance and feel a little bit more fulfilled and energized, and you can check the comments there. There will be challenges that will assist you with that. I'm also offering a 2-week free trial from MetaBalance. MetaBalance is a software that you can use to do any number of things that will help you to release stress and to help you to improve your performance, whether it's through your job, whatever challenge that you are facing. The software is designed that if you try it, you can get some magnificent result. You can take a family package if you have a family, or you can take something for yourself in it. For me, I'm using some of the things that I'm using is I'm using it to help me with my meditation. Lately I had an increase in my blood pressure, so I'm using it to help me to lower my blood pressure. I'm also using that software to help me with clearing my aura and my chakra, for those of you who are into the energy field. So there's so much. You can use it for super learning. I do that too, to help me with my brain power and so. And whatever challenges in life, I know that you will find some you will find some help with the use of meta balance. So you have nothing to lose. Tap in the comments on YouTube when I download that. Most times the videos on YouTube reach up about 8 p.m., 9 p.m. in the night. It might be before that, but I try to get them on before then. And tap on the link there and get your free trial. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So bye for now. God bless, much love, and thanks for joining me on the live. I'm truly happy that you can stop on in and listen to me. I'm seeing Sasha and Amanda. God bless you all. Much love.